Welcome to my video on the CalHawk 6-inch dial caliper. This video I want to show you what a dial caliper is and basically how to use it. Open the box here. Okay, here we go. So there's your basic dial caliper. We'll set this aside. I want to go over the parts of it with you. First of all, close the jaws here and make sure it reads 0. If it doesn't read 0, you can unloosen this little screw right here and change this around. So that's very important to make sure you're on 0 when your jaws are fully closed and lock this down. And the way it works, let me just give you a little demonstration here. Just say, let's measure 1 inch. Okay, here's 1 inch right here. Approximately 1 inch. Okay, now if we look at these scales right here, you can see these go from 0 to 1. It's really right where that's at. And those are incremented in 1/10 of an inch each. So that's going to be a starting measurement. Now this dial here is in 0.001 of an inch, so that's 1/1000th of an inch. And so what we do is we take our measurements and then we add this number, it's 1/10 of an inch, and then this is 1/1000th of an inch to get our final measurement. But that's the basic scale, and then these are going to be measuring for the width of something or the length of something. This will be the diameter, say, of a hole or the distance between 2 points. And then I'm going to show you how to use this little pointer at the end to measure the depth of a hole. So these are the parts of a, basically, and here's your little slider. You can move it back and forth. And if you want to lock it in position, you use this little knob right here to lock things in position. Say if you want to transfer the from one thing to another. So I'm going to unlock it again. Now I'm going to take some measurements, get the ruler out of here. Got this aluminum block. First of all, let's measure the length of this block. This thing will go up to 6 inches. It's a 6-inch caliper. This block, I think, is only 4 inches or so. Okay, so let's look at the scale here. So this is 3, 9. Okay, this is saying it's 9, almost 10. So we're adding this, so it's 0.9 plus 48. So it's 0.948 of an inches. Well, 3.948. So that's what is almost 4 inches. Okay, let's measure the width of it. Okay, so I've got the calipers locked on the jaws, make sure they're closed. Okay, that is showing right at 1 inch. And it's about 1 inch, 1 point. There's no tenths of an inch there. So we're going to be right at 1.001 of an inch. So it's basically 1 inch. Now let's measure the height of this, whatever we want to call this dimension here. And it's right at 2, so it's not over the 2. Let's see what it is, 2 and 2.0, this is in thousandths, 85. So it's a little over 2. Now, we've got this hole here. Let's measure the diameter of this hole. So what I'm going to do, I'll just show you this way. Put this in here like this. Now I kind of gently move these around so you get a good measurement of the hole diameter. That's what I'm trying to measure. Take those out and let's see what that is. It looks like it's not to the 4, so it's definitely 3. And then we've got 0.3, 46. So it's 0.346 of an inch is the diameter of that hole. Now to measure the depth of that hole, we're going to do it like this. Let's see if I can get where you can see this. I'll put that in there. So we put the base right there, and then that extends in there as far as we can get it without pushing it in that way a little bit, making sure it's okay. So now we've got this. We're measuring the distance of that hole, and let's see. It looks like it's not quite at the 4, so it's 3.37 because it's 70 thousandths. All right, so we've measured the dimensions of this aluminum block, the depth of that hole, and the diameter of that hole, and demonstrated how to use this dial caliper. Very handy tool to have around. I like this type of a presentation because every one that I've got that's got the battery powered, it's an actual digital one that you read directly. Very simple to use. Unfortunately, all my batteries are dead. So it's just a hassle. Learn how to use these is be my recommendation. You can use this, it'll last a long time. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of this video and learned how to use a little bit of a dial caliper. Thank you.